Hello, fellow AstroFluxers. It looks like today was a huge balance update. But first, let's get to some of the things that are kind of affecting us right away. If you go into the upgrade station and you press Reset Upgrades, you'll notice that we had 3 additional free resets added today from this upgrade that we just got, this update we just got. Also, there is a reset package. You can buy 10 free, not 10 free resets. You can't buy 10 free resets. You can buy 10 resets for 1,000 flux. If you were to do 10 resets in the past, it would have cost you 2,000 flux. It's a nice little addition to the game. Okay, so let's get into the update. Okay, so the balance update for today was not just a balance update. It looks and it appears that we have 3 or 4 new mini bosses. There was a update a few days ago about group XP. Everybody in the group will get XP. There was a slight change apparently to this. A slight change to the group XP will prevent obvious abuse, but at the same time promote and give bonus XP to groups who are even. You will gain 1% extra party per party member. Spawn times. We introduced an initial spawn time on certain spawners and reduced reset and rebuild time to promote those who don't refresh the instance. In the past, they've said that refreshing a system causes a lot of lag. This reduced spawn time is supposed to reduce the lag of the game overall. Apparently, we all have got 3 free resets in this update, and it looks like there's a new package available where if you can buy 10 resets for the price of 1,000 flux instead of 2,000 flux. I'm not sure where this 2,000 even came from. I guess that was the initial price, or maybe that's what it would normally have cost in the past. That's what it is. It's normally what it would have cost in the past. Then we've got a whole bunch of ship updates. Looks like the crystal got 30% refire. This is a typo. Eagle Eye got faster. Hellfire got stronger. The Adjudicator shield regen was increased by 100%. The medic got a faster regen. It already had a pretty quick regen. Now it's even faster, making the medic possibly a beast again. It doesn't look like they've messed around with its rate of fire, but we'll see what happens with the weapons that a lot of people use on the medic. The blade, the cooldown 20%, and it reduced the power regen penalty to 40%. The Nexar fighter is now faster. The shadow looks like the power got increased, but they're reducing its damage by 50% in both energy and kinetic. The Vindicator seems like it's gotten the most changes. It used to be the most well-balanced ship in the game. We'll see after this update. Vanquisher got a bump. It's up to 100% now. Its speed is faster. It no longer does energy damage, and reduced max penalty by 10%. Now we're into the weapons. Acid Blaster looks like in PvP the damage was reduced by 10%, and it looks like the rest were elite tech changes. I'm not really seeing. Okay, Eagle Needle reduced damage by 20%. This one was the OP weapon that everybody complained about in the last update. Reduced its damage by 20%. Reduced its shield leech by 10, 20, and 30% at level 1, 3, and 6. Reduced shield leech elite tech by 70%. Reduced speed elite tech by 30%. And reduced guidance elite tech by 100%. This was what everybody used on the Eagle Needle in the past. The elite tech by 100. We'll see how much of a change that is. Maybe that totally nerfed the needle to where nobody uses it anymore. We'll see. This was another weapon that everybody complained about, the electro field. Reduced damage by 15%. Reduced the power cost, means looks like it got easier to fire. But they reduced the radius by 22%. Lots of changes, lots of changes. I'm just trying to cover the major weapons that everybody seemed to be using before this update. Piercing gun looks like it had a lot of stuff done to it. One thing I did note, Razor, this reduced range aim assist. It was extremely annoying if you use Razor. Everybody who knows this. If you were shooting at a target, it all sometimes would shoot in the complete opposite direction of where you were aiming. Hopefully this fixes that problem. Grab a sip of coffee here. Okay, sticky bombs. Increase the rate of fire to 10%. So reduce refire elite tech by 30%. So if you use this in the past, that's only a 20% decrease. That's interesting. Void tentacles went up in damage. Interesting update. Now, not all of these are final. They did say up here that they are still a work in progress, and it's not the final one. But this is the update as it is today, and I'm sure that changes will be coming in the future.